Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Please subscribe my channel. Oh honey, if you've been on this journey with Tammy Slayton, watching her navigate the raw, unfiltered truth of her life on 1,000 Pound Sisters, then you know it's been nothing short of a roller coaster for the heart. For years, we saw a woman trapped, not just by hundreds of pounds, but by a tangle of emotional pain, food addiction, in a reality that was, frankly, heartbreaking to witness. The news often revolved around alarming health scares, the constant struggle to even move, and the visible anguish in her eyes. It was a story that echoed for so many, a stark reminder of how deeply physical health can intertwine with our mental and emotional well-being. At her heaviest, weighing in at a staggering 725 pounds, Tammy's life was a series of agonizing limitations. The simplest acts, walking to the mailbox, fitting into a standard car seat, or even just breathing without extreme effort, were monumental battles. We saw the frustration, the anger, the profound sadness that came with a body that felt like a prison. It wasn't just weight. It was a life defined by what she couldn't do, by dreams that seemed utterly out of reach. Each episode felt like holding our breath, hoping for a breakthrough, dreading the next setback. It was devastating to watch someone so clearly yearning for a different life, yet seemingly unable to break free from the patterns that bound her. But here's where the narrative shifts, where the tears of sorrow turn to tears of absolute, unadulterated joy. Because the news now, it's not just good, it's miraculous. Tammy Slayton, our Tammy, is not just older and wiser. She's transformed herself in a way that many once deemed impossible. She's shed over 500 pounds, a staggering, almost unbelievable feat that has literally given her a second chance at life. And more than the number on the scale, it's the quiet strength, the genuine joy, and the undeniable confidence radiating from her that truly moves you to your core. Remember those early days? The desperate attempts, the moments of defiance, the doctors shaking their heads. It wasn't a straight path, not by a long shot. There were setbacks, moments when it felt like she was spiraling, like the weight of the world and her own weight would just crush her. But somewhere deep down, a flicker remained, a spark that finally ignited after a terrifying health scare in late 2021, when she faced a medically induced coma. That, she later shared, was her rock bottom. It was a moment of stark realization. Change or die? And change she did. Her journey through a dedicated weight loss rehab facility wasn't easy. It was grueling, requiring immense discipline, mental fortitude, and a willingness to confront the emotional demons that had fueled her food addiction for so long. This wasn't just about salads and exercise. It was about therapy, about understanding the roots of her pain, about learning to cope with life's stresses without turning to food for comfort. It was messy, it was hard, and sometimes she faltered. But this time, she got back up. Every single time. Then came the momentous bariatric surgery in 2022, a turning point she fought so hard to reach. And still, the work continued. She embraced a new lifestyle, making conscious choices daily, even starting to move her body in ways that once seemed unthinkable. By June 2025, the woman who once needed assistance for every step was walking independently, exploring fashion and even dancing. Can you imagine the emotional weight that lifted with each pound? The freedom that came with each unassisted step? What's truly profound, what makes her story so deeply resonant, isn't just the physical transformation, it's the soul transformation. The Tammy we see today isn't insecure, constantly defensive, or battling inner turmoil. She's learned so much about life, about self-worth, about perseverance. She recently underwent skin removal surgery in January 2025, removing significant excess skin, a final, tangible step in reclaiming her body and boosting her self-image. Pictures she shared show a new, defined jawline, a lighter, more agile frame. She's practically unrecognizable, not just visually, but in her very essence. The world saw her struggle, and now the world is seeing her thrive. She's embracing life, finding love. Yes, she's even recently engaged, and sharing her journey with an openness that is both brave and inspiring. She's spoken about how she wishes she'd had more mental health support earlier, recognizing how crucial that internal healing was to her physical success. And now, she uses her platform to be that support for others, creating a safe space online for those battling their own demons. Tammy Slayton's story is a powerful testament to the human spirit's capacity for resilience. It reminds us that even when things seem utterly hopeless, when the news feels heartbreaking and the path ahead seems impossible, transformation is possible. Her journey is a beacon of hope, a vibrant declaration that it's never too late to fight for your life, to embrace your worth, and to discover the strong, beautiful, and wise person you were always meant to be. Her triumph isn't just hers. It's a victory for anyone who has ever dared to dream of a better tomorrow. We're not just rooting for Tammy anymore. We're celebrating the incredible woman she has become and learning so much from her along the way.